Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set to go now from the 35. Io Manor in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, start.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. They cobble together a yard there. Namdi Matabike making that stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Ward off the play fake. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tight end going in motion here. He's going to throw here on 3rd. He's going to try another deep one here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. This one's Andrews outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
The Titans into the nickel for 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Flush down out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Continuing to move past the 45. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First down throw here for Ward. He puts him here under this one, right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8.
To the air with Ward. Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Ward now on 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here we go, start.
1st and 10 here. Ward. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Ward. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. Pickup of 12 on that play. good for a Tennessee first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Ball carrier.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Got him again. He goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. Play action now with Jackson. Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight.
Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mitchell off the pistol gift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here's Chimere DK on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
18 Tigers.
Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. 12 to go now on second down after the sack.
The 32-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. On 4th down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
180. Forward. 180.
So hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Again, this is Mitchell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Calling about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going for it again. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Now on the return, here's DK. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. There he goes on the right side. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this is Matthew Golden. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. Put it in the books as a 76-yard score. The Packers continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Patrick Mahomes making the connection to Rashee Rice. 19 yards for the touchdown. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the LA Chargers. And it's Bo Nix. He had it working every which way. This, a rushing touchdown. He also had 3 passing.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. This run left for Lamar.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Jackson throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
There's no question, Kate, the big play is down. The seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Blitz coming, Lamar. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't like to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch your breath or turn some of the momentum in the building.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Ward's going to throw it. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
No throw, third and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Here comes the Titans punting unit. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrapped him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Escapes the defender. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
31. Titans 17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Ward off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. Hiking 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
70 Timber.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. Has some space inside the 15. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Titans 17. Tyler Luke to kick off.
all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Now on the return, here's DK. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sheds up, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that's that draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Second and 15.
Here we go. Here we go.
24-yard line.
Gravity line.
From the gun, it's Ward. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Third
Go.
down.
Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, third and long. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Ravens make the recovery. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. New set of downs for him from the 31. Play fake, Jackson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
10 yards.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. He dodged the tackle. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Titans handle first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
The give on second to Pollard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention.
18 Cardinal.
Well, it's going to throw here on third. Setting up the running back screen. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, pass coming. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Jackson now on third. Escapes the pocket. Past the 25, still on the move. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. Like so so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do. This guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
That one now to 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
The Titans ready to take over on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Deputy!
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Simpson. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
Gun snap down to Ward. In trouble now, and the ball is out. The Ravens pick it up. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. It's fielded at the 14. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah.